My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is August 14, 2024. It is 9:12 a.m. This is, I think, video 2. The first one that I recorded in the night, I make it into 2 parts. The first part is on this channel. The second part will be on PYTE. I've already edited them, upload them, so I have some time. And I was going through Twitter, and I come across some very interesting tweets that it's worth sharing, and there are some videos of those tweets I would like to watch. So you know me, I've always liked to watch the videos when I'm recording, so that way you guys could get my reaction. So this is why I'm doing the recording. I already copied this. Okay, so the background, I think it 1 subscribers since this morning's video, 4,422. So there's a new person, and this is today's video. So let's go on Twitter anyway. Not much has changed besides the subscription and the new video. All right, Evangelicals for Harris. So this is the retweet here, and I clicked on it and I saw there was a video, so that's why I think it was this one. I wanted to watch the video, and this is my comment here. What happened? They're off their hypnotism. What the F took them so long? They need to be evaluated to see what took them so long, because I can't imagine any faith stood that long with Trump. It's not like his behavior was secret. Atheists knew that Donald J. Trump had bad morals, yet those guys believe in him. Okay, so let's go into that. Oh, phew, for a minute I thought the video is gone. So that was another video. That's not the one that I saw. But anyway, so let's see here. Great summary at who's that? Let's pause. Who's that? Bodie reports. David Bodie reports of our new ads and campaign. Christians should be swing voters in America, and our voice is clear in this election. We aren't giving up on anyone and welcome all into a necessary conversation. Join our members this evening and kicking off our public launch with a month-long community service drive. Let's live America better after this election. Register here for this evening. Evangelicals for Harris Zoom rally at 7 p.m. Because these people are so tricky. If they are honest, good for them. If they're not, God, everything is in your hand. Because when they already rotten the Republican Party. So this is something all of us needs to be careful with these guys, because they never upfront with anybody, probably including themselves. I'm glad they are for Harris, but be vigilant with these guys, because they, from what I've seen so far, they have some very big issues. This is what I wrote on my comment here, which I just read. Okay, what happened? They're off their hypnotism. What the F took them so long? They need to be evaluated to see what took them so long, because I can't imagine any faith stood that long with Trump. It's not like his behavior was secret. Atheists, okay, there's some people who don't believe in any religion, knew Donald Trump was bad, that he has bad morals. But these guys took them that long. It's just now people's jumping ship, and then they following along, and then they're gonna morph into something else. Again, this is based on their behavior, past behavior, pattern of behavior. They realize now their plan is not gonna go through, probably because too many good, moral standing people are speaking up against Trump, because with this Project 25. So now they're gonna morph into something else, and then their goal remain the same, the Project 25. They're gonna sneak in. It may not be this election now, And this is why I said we have to be vigilant. Now that we know their plan, we need to be vigilant with them. Okay, exclusive Evangelical for Harris drops their first media spot today in an effort to win over some of those on the fence conservative evangelicals and swing states who are lukewarm when it comes to Donald Trump. You can watch it here first before it's officially released. Okay, so there's more here. Oh, what the hell? Okay, official, where is it? Official release. Many more are coming soon. The videos will start on social media. Let's pause. The videos will start on social media and eventually make their way to TV and certain swing states. Specifically, and most interestingly, Evangelicals for Harris will be targeting conservative Christian media website. This is not just a play for liberal Christians. The group already has over 200,000 evangelical Christians who have signed a pledge to volunteer and vote for the Harris Waltz ticket. Big Zoom calls tonight for your information. They ain't playing. Look here, a reality check. Donald Trump will get hefty majority of the conservative evangelical vote. That's a no-brainer. But if you think an effort like this is laughable and a waste of time, you're missing the larger political point. Elections are typically won at the margins, especially in the 7 key swing states. And so with that in mind, consider this. This is what I'm saying. What took them so long? What took them so long? Because this guy had already poisoned so many minds. And then, well, then again, we're not in November. So I guess there's still some time. Okay, in 2008, Barack Obama received 26% of the white born-again evangelical vote and won. In 2016, Hillary Clinton received 16% of the white born-again evangelical vote and lost. In 2020, Joe Biden received 24% of the white born-again evangelical vote and won. If Kamala Harris gets 20% or more of the white born-again evangelical vote, not out of the question, Trump will probably lose. Whatever it takes, but my goodness, what took them so long? All right, so let's listen to this here. It's 34 seconds.
Have you been to the cross and said, Lord, I have sinned. I'm sorry for my sin. I'm willing to change my way of life.
Have you ever asked God for forgiveness? That's a tough question.
How is that a tough question?
I'm not sure I have. I don't bring God into that picture. I don't.
Oh my God. Everything is in plain sight for everybody, but these people are following him. Is there any greater denial of Christ? Let's see here. Oh, is it playing? Yes, it is. Then to say, I do not need his forgiveness. Wow. Okay, so there's that.
Have you been to the cross?
Let's pause. When Trump was asked at his recent press conference if he will vote against the Florida ballot initiative to move abortion from 6 weeks to 15 weeks, he refused to answer. He won't say how he will vote on that. He doesn't believe what they believe. And you know that better than most. This is great and long overdue. Thank you! Long overdue. What took them so long? Trump is the modern day golden calf, an idol to too many born-again Christian. Anyway, very important info, Mr. Bodie. Some of the replies to your posts are deplorable, primitive, and reflect the ill-bred racist Trump voters. Okay, wow, this could be a major move. Evangelicals for Harris are going all in on conservative Christian media. This might shift the game in key swing states. If Harris can crack that 20% mark with WBAEV, it will spell big trouble for Trump. What do you think this will mean? Okay, so there's more. Let's leave that alone. Let's go to the next tweet. This is another video that I saw earlier. I don't understand the mindset of these people, to tell you the truth. Okay, on a positive development, the Biden administration, including Harris, has approved over $2 billion in direct payment to black and minority farmers, addressing years of discrimination. According to the USDA, these payouts serve as, quote, an acknowledgement, end quote, of the U.S. long history of neglecting to process loans for black farmers. More than 23,000 farmers have been approved for payment ranging from $10,000 to $500,000. Show this to the, quote, what have they done for black people crowd. Okay, so it's 1 minute and 27 seconds.
The Biden administration's announced the U.S. government will pay out more than $2 billion to thousands of black farmers and other farmers of color who are discriminated against by the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
This is a very, very historic payout for black farmers, and I see it as a huge win for myself and the National Black Farmers Association that worked on this for nearly 4 decades. So basically, 60,000 applications were turned in. 45,000 black farmers and other farmers of color have begun receiving checks this week and the latter part of last week. So it's very, very good news, and a total of $2 billion. The discrimination that I faced at USDA was in-your-face discrimination. And I was spat on with tobacco juice running down my shirt on one particular loan application with the lender, who was a federal employee who was employed by a government, spat on me. I was called the N-word from this same official. I had my application torn up and thrown in the trash can in front of me. On average, it took 387 days to process a black farmer's loan request. Less than 30 days to process a white farmer's loan request.
Wow. Oh my God. God help us with this type of people mindset. Spat on him. My goodness. Let's pause this. Okay, shout out to Democracy Now! For this one. All right, so you could go, I think they have a YouTube channel. You guys could go and check it out. There's another one here. I'm the greatest grandson of a sharefarmer and grandson of landowner. I support all farmers, especially minorities. All right, so 1 minute and 23 seconds. And this person said all of this. Let's listen.
I'm a black farmer. My grandmother thinks I've lost my mind. I'm a black farmer. No one thinks I'm the owner. I'm a black farmer. Everybody thinks he's my boss.
Get your ass back to work, Leroy.
My name's not Leroy. I'm a black farmer, so you know I'm raising some chickens. I'm a black farmer. I hire white people to staff my farmer's market stalls so people don't walk by without stopping. I'm a black farmer. There's 2,000 chickens on my property, but I still go to...
It's sad, but at the same time, this is the mindset these people have. So you play to get what you need, you just fool them the same stupidity. It's crazy. All right, so let's continue.
Popeyes twice a month. I'm a black farmer. I'm only able to do this because I have an engineering degree. I'm a black farmer. People are shocked to discover I'm not an urban gardener. I'm a black farmer. People are either really excited or really angry when I talk about racism in agriculture. I'm a black farmer. Yes, I've heard of Soul Fire Farm. I'm a black farmer. It's hard to find black employees because most working class black folks associate farming with racism, and they ain't wrong. I'm a black farmer. I send my white employees and partners to the bank and the FSA so that by the time they realize the owner's black, they've already given me the money. I'm a black farmer.
This is another thing as well. It's very sad he had to do that, but yet this is the mindset these people have. They see white people, they serve them better, so you play their stupid games. But let's continue.
It's like to tag me in their social media posts so it looks like they support black farmers, and then I never hear from them again. I'm a black farmer. I'm the only one at the livestock auction that isn't white, and I'm feeling a little nervous.
All right, so there's that. Been a long time coming. I hope it mitigates some of the harms many black farmers' families have suffered. There was, I haven't...
I'm a black farmer.
Oops, let me pause. There's a story that was going on. I believe it was in Colorado. This farmer was being harassed. Was it a farmer or a cattle rancher or something like that? And there were some white people in the area were taunting him. I guess they wanted his land in some shape or form. I don't know how it went. Let me pause for a second. Now I'm curious. So there's this here, and I type on Google, what happened to the black rancher in Colorado who was being harassed? Okay, in February 2023, Courtney and Nicole Mallory, black rancher who owned Freedom Acre Ranch in El Paso County, Colorado went viral after alleging that they were being harassed, there's the thing here, and terrorized by their neighbors, Teresa and Bonnie Clark. The Mollies filed nearly 24 complaints against the Clark, including claims that they were inciting violence against them on social media and vandalizing their property. The Clark also filed restraining orders against the Malaris, and a court ordered Courtney Mallory to have no contact with Teresa or Bonnie Clark. Okay, so I don't know what happened to them. So you could look it up. There's probably a couple more stuff going on. Okay, so there's a lot of videos, so I don't want to just spend my time sharing videos that's already on YouTube. So I was aware of that, but so now I know they filed restraining order. All right, so let me read what's there and then move on. Okay, that's this. So them fam, it's about them time. Good, agreed. This has been a long fight. That is such a great news. And I think also during Trump administration there were some loans that were being given, and I think the black farmers were not giving. I'm gonna look that up as well. Let me read this and done with it. That is such a great news, a fantastic way to end the evening. Okay, so let me pause and look for what happened to the loans during Trump administration. Let me find out. Okay, so the question that I wrote here, what happened to black farmers during Trump's presidency? So this is the one that I was aware of, because they were supposed to get something, and people were filing some stuff against them. So this was the one that I'm aware of. Okay, relief payment to black farmers on hold amid lawsuit. Former Trump administration officials have launched lawsuit to black federal relief funds aimed at black and minority farmers. My goodness. Right, Boy told Yahoo Finance that he's already spoken on the phone with Velzak twice, telling the Agriculture Secretary nominee the changes. Okay, so there's more. This is the one that I was aware of. Okay, they put them on hold and some lawsuit. It's crazy. It's crazy. So let me not get into that. Let's go to the next tweet. Next tweet. There were a lot of videos that I saw and I needed to look, and I couldn't wait until I recorded. All right, let's pause. Okay, this is serious. No one should be confident that Georgia's election result will be settled on November 5th or even shortly after. A new rule passed by the Republican-run election board on Tuesday allowed local election officials to halt vote counting and delay or even outright refuse certification if they contend there are any irregularities, essentially making the certification of election results discretionary. And watch this. So this is very scary. Our call to action, no matter where you live. Alright, voters everywhere should check their registration status regularly and get their friends and family registered today. It's not too soon to make a plan to vote. Sign up to be a poll worker in your community or get involved with your state Democratic Party's voter protection team. Get involved. Okay, so this one is 1 minute and 8 seconds.
Are you, as a Georgia State Election Board member, confident in Georgia's ability to execute the election and count the ballots, notwithstanding the fact that 159 counties could all do this inquiry, reasonable inquiry? Do you think that the election can be fair in Georgia?
I absolutely believe the election can be fair in Georgia if we are operating on the rules that we have today. The problem is this board is now trying to change the rules 90 days before the election, 86 days before the election. We entered into rulemaking something that would change the way absentee ballots are accepted. It won't go into force until 40 days before the election. There's another rule that we entered into rulemaking that would change the way that absentee ballots and emergency ballots are printed. It won't come into force until after our overseas and military ballots have already been mailed out. And that is deeply concerning to me, that they're changing the rules at the last second, and that is where chaos happens.
Wow. Okay, let's see here. I'm not saying this isn't serious or concerning, but it seems like a stupid tactic. Georgia Republican refused to certify election. No new president can be certified. Biden stays president. But let's see here. Let's see what they say. tie everything up in the Trump courts is the mission they're on. Yeah, I spoke about this in an old video. Remember the 2000 election, what they did with the Supreme Court? They sent the thing to, I think it was Florida that has some issues. They sent it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court gave it to George Bush. Okay, this is what they're planning on doing. And then we already have a MAGA court that's in place right now. All right, so we shall see what Biden has in store. I don't know. You should be able to sue for this Republican-led election board. And this is why people need to pay attention. Vote in every election. Okay, talk about election interference. The manipulators must be held accountable. Otherwise, it will always be this way. And the other thing as well, get the, what's that thing? The Electoral College to be removed. All right, after this, that's it. See, here we go. Leave it to the Republicans to create chaos and division. Republicans know exactly what they are doing, but here we go. Democrats, get ready to play some tough defensive. Vice President Harris says we all just need to get out and vote. And believe me, the movement, that is that. All right, and believe me, the movement has heard her plea, and we will vote. But Democratic legal experts better be prepared to fight. We must and will get Kamala into the Oval Office. All right. So that was a very good one. All right. So let's go to the next one. Okay, I'm already 21 minutes. Oh my goodness. Next one. Am I still into the U.S. thing here? This is crazy. Okay, what did I do here? Okay, I searched for that tweet. It's not there. I don't remember what it was about, but it has to do with the British media. All right, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so there's this here. I don't know who needs to hear this, but a scoop is an element of news of exceptional originality, importance, surprise, excitement, or secrecy. Lurking on LinkedIn, oh my God, before she said her thing. Lurking on LinkedIn to keep tabs on who works where is desperado behavior. It screams, I have zero intel and no access. So, she's making reference to one of the royal rats who probably, and they have no access to Harry and Meghan, so they can't say shit. I actually believe he spent almost all of his time stalking from 5,000 miles away, and he's not ashamed to say it. Oh, really? That probably, I saw some other tweets regarding Maureen. Do you know how thrilled the tabloid were to get this real but trivial news? Before this, they were down to body language experts as their sources of news on the Sussexes. He is insane. Yeah, that has to be Maureen. Exactly. Spying on people's LinkedIn pages and desperately searching U.S. government website to find information about Harry and Meghan, or acts of pure desperation that is not having access to anything. There's the laugh here. Okay, checking on LinkedIn and government site for updates just scream desperate. When they can't find any updates, they lurk on IG and Twitter for sources. That's in French. They will go broke if they don't keep tabs on the Sussexes. You can't shame the shameless. That is true. Okay, LOL. Yep, that's what I thought. Maureen. Yep, LOL. And Maureen was hoping for a pat on the back like the puppy he is from. Then they ignore him. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's another tweet regarding him here. So I think I only did that because of the caption. Maureen Eden created exclusive from the patent office and linked an update, then acted like run-of-the-mill changes or culmination of some months-long investigative journalism. So is that what? See, I don't even follow them, so I don't know. I would not know if the squad don't say something. Oh my goodness. Next tweet. So this one is a video. There will be screenshots, so pay attention to the audio. Joan Rivers. Okay, so finally she has taken Joan Rivers' opinion on board. There's the laugh here. Yeah, there's only one comment here. It's a laugh. Let's listen. It's 23 seconds.
Would you give your mother's ring to your woman? Darling, I love you very much. I want you to have my mother's engagement ring. My mother and father hated each other from the very beginning. They both everybody else they could find in sight. They say my brother doesn't belong to my father. My mother threw herself down the stairs and they killed her in Paris. Good luck.
It's not funny, but she's right. That's pretty much sums up everything. All right, next tweet. Okay, and by the way, Joan Rivers passed, for those who may not know. All right, and other news, anyone else think this is strange? Prince's trust to leave city center base. So, wow. What in the name? And then they're focusing on Harry and Meghan? And other news, anyone else think this is strange? Prince's trust to leave city center base. All right, so that's bbc.com. Okay, a charity which support, this looks so small. Okay, a charity which support young people and Stoke-on-Trent. A charity which supports young people and Stoke-on-Trent is closing its city center base. The Prince's Trust has been located at the Grade 2 listed former head post office in Henley for more than a decade. The BBC understands the charity's lease is now up and will not be renewed. What in the name? What is it? Who's running Prince's Trust? Isn't this passed down to William now? There was something else he closed. I know he left the Football Association. There was something else. There was something else that he left. So who run the Prince's Trust? Is it Prince William? Let me look that up. Alright, so I have no idea. This is what I wrote here. Is Prince William runs Prince's Trust? A palace source told the newspaper there is something confusion about whose organization they are. Prince William has his own foundation, and so the name change makes it clear that there are organizations affiliated with the king. Okay, what does that mean? Well, who runs the Prince's Trust? The governing body of the trust is the Prince's Trust Council. What the hell is that? What does that mean? Who financed the Prince's Trust? Let's see that one. Okay, we're a charity funded by donation from partners, philanthropists, and members of the public. Their support has helped us to become a bigger UK charity supporting youth employment. If you're interested in supporting us, find out more here. Okay, so who's running it? Okay, never mind. Let's move on. Okay, they're giving us the runaround. All right. The Prince's Trust has been located at the Grade 2 listed former head post office in Haley for more than a decade. The BBC understands the charity's lease is now up and will not be renewed. A Prince's Trust spokesperson confirmed the move but said the charity remained committed to supporting young people in the area. Why isn't King Charles worried about this turn of event? I guess he no longer is concerned with the organization and its legacy. Was it him who was running it? I guess the cat is out of the bag. They don't care anymore because you know what? Let me shut my mouth. It sounds like operation will continue, but in another location. I thought the Prince's Trust was changed to the King's Trust a while back. Okay, so I'm not sure. I don't know. Let me leave that alone. If you want to read it, I'll click on it, get the link for you. You decide if you want to read it. Let me put it on the list. So I'm looking at it here. That was written since February of this year. All right, so that's that. If you want to read it, go check it out. The link is in the description. All right, next tweet. I have one more, and whatever I find later on today will be, I'll record them tonight. Alright, so this one is very interesting. It's a screenshot. The Commonwealth Games effect. There's a sneaky smile. This is why no country wants to host the game. It's now a liability. Birmingham Council to sell off Athletes Village home at more than £300 million loss. This seems very strange. I remember, okay, let's put allegedly in my opinion, but I don't remember where I was reading it. There was some stuff that was going on within the government. In my original recording, I've said something that I've sort of read certain places, so I decided to remove it. Instead, just imagine, can you imagine if Harry bought it and leave it for the vets to do their things and research and all of them? Imagine that. That would be great. Oh my goodness, that's my opinion of that. All right, so there's me here 4 hours ago, and this is what I still think. Their body's going to grab it. Okay, Birmingham, They can use it for the Invictus game in 2027. This is a better long-term strategy for its use, to be honest. Okay, it weren't complete in time. It weren't complete in time and has been sold at a loss to a private company who will complete it and likely rent it out. See, that's what I think too. But where will they be putting the IG competitors? Why at a loss? I thought there were issues with housing. How badly designed are the facilities that some private buccaneer will get to buy it and make money from renting or selling it on? This is what I'm saying. Something is fishy to me here. The minute that I saw it, all right, they devalue it. What's the term? What's the term they use? Okay, they reduce the value of it, and then one of their buddies go and grab it, and then they make the profit. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. All right, so that's that. Let's go to, I believe, my last one. All right, INVICTUS. Okay, so I saw this picture. Actually, there was someone else who posted Princess Diana by herself and said she knew in advance the color of INVICTUS. Okay, a mother always knows and will guide you in the right direction, whether she is on earth, plane or not. A mother's love never dies. Yeah, she's wearing the color INVICTUS. Maybe Heavy saw that color and felt like this is the perfect color for it. Okay, Lily is cute. All right, so that's that. There's no more comment. Let's do a prayer. Prayer for prosperity. At first I put prosperity, then I changed it to protection because Harry and Meghan, tomorrow they'll be in Colombia, so we want protection. All right, so there's this here. Jesus, my Lord, I place my life in your hands. You are always faithful to rescue and protect me from evil people who want to harm my loved ones or me. Put us in the right places at the right time to avoid harm. Guard my life, O Lord, from the works of the evil ones. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Oh, and don't forget to check my shop, Zazzle. I have some puzzles and whatnot you could check out, see if you like. And also I have spread shop you could check out. There's some hats, shirts, whatnot, bags, different design. Let's go back. Okay, so there's different design and see whichever you like. The more recent ones have to do with politics. All right, those that says new at the corner here, new, I create them I think sometime last week, and there's more ideas that I will create. So hopefully you could support me through there because YouTube not doing much. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.